Hi everyone, I'm Aaron of Signal to Noise, and earlier on my blog I wrote a little review of a mini amp that I got for Christmas, the Vox AC1 Rhythm Vox, and I wanted to kind of expand on that review a little bit and really show you guys the different sounds I was talking about. So, for starters, this is the mini amp. It's an AC1. If you're familiar with the Vox line at all, AC1 is because of the fact that typically they use AC and then whatever the wattage is of the amp. So like AC15 was a 15 watt, AC30 is a 30 watt, AC1 also being a 1 watt amp. What makes this amp different from other mini amps, if you take a look at like my little Marshall back here. You know, this tiny little Marshall, tiny little knobs, tiny little sound. It's a little bit bigger, right? A little bit bigger speaker in here, really starting to look like an amp. One of the things I really like about it is the fact that it really does look like it's a real Vox amp, just kind of shrunk down. But then take a look at the buttons across the top. So one of the things I like about this mini amp is you can see the size of the knobs. It's got the traditional chicken head style knobs that a Vox amp would use, but they're shrunk down a little bit, but still bigger than a lot of the other mini amps that are out there. You can see where you've got the input jack. Down here you have your rhythm controls, and you have your tone controls up here for the amp, as far as for gain, volume, tone. A lot of tonal variation for an amp that this is so small. So, enough of that. Let's see how this thing sounds. It's got an on-off switch on the side, jack on top, and I've got it set for the clean sound right now. There's a clean and overdrive switch, which most mini amps have, but this one's a little bit different because you've got the adjustable gain, kind of like if it was a real Vox amp. And that's another thing that I really like about this. So I've got the gain kind of down, the volume up, and that's the sound right now. I get a little bit of crunch to it. So I put the volume up a little more, turn the gain down a little. You can kind of hear that tone. It's a little bit like an AC/DC tone. If I crank the gain up more, I'll back my volume off, just a classic overdrive kind of sound. And turn my tone up a little bit. A little more volume to it. And get more crunch out of it. Now, if I kick in the overdrive switch, here's where you really get a big gain boost. And you can really hear that kind of like a creamy distortion come in a little bit. And I really like that sound. Now, here's what really made this amp stand out to me. It was the fact that across the top here, you have these the different rhythm settings. 66 rhythm patterns in all. Alright, so I have a start-stop button here for the rhythms. Starts the rhythms. You can see over here where you've got the green light lit up, and there's a selection button. Each different variation, there's 11 of them, has 6 variations of that particular genre. So as I go through, you can see where the lights change colors. And that lets you know where you're at as far as the different rhythms that are out there. And then I can just turn the knob, change it to whatever I want it to be. You've also got independent volume control over the rhythms. So I can turn the rhythms up louder and turn them as soft as I want. Great tool here for practicing. You know, nice, easy rhythm. Very portable. Great thing to keep maybe at the office if you keep a travel guitar around the office. I'm thinking about doing that this year. We'll see how that works out. But just a great small amp. Not a lot of volume, but a lot of tone. I was surprised. Again, it's only a 1 watt amplifier, and they packed a lot of features into this amplifier. Well, that's all I have for our video review today, and hope you enjoyed this, found it informational. Thank you all for watching. Alright, so there's a whole lot of ums and crap.